Good morning everyone. So this morning Dad took out the feed out wagon which was getting stored in the barn, and also the loader over there which goes on the international tractor, but we'll never use that, so I don't know, maybe we'll put it back in here after the bales are in. We also don't use that, but it's just a backup for if the keening goes down, or we do decide to feed silage one year, or I don't know, it's always there, just an option. So yeah, perfectly fine, nothing wrong with it, works pretty good actually. We bought it off our neighbour who finished up share milking a couple of years ago. Yeah, just a backup like I said. So this is where I'm going to put the bales, and we don't use this shed except to store those things, but it is a good shed. It's got a concrete floor on it. I think Buck used to put his PK in here maybe before he had the bunker over there, I'm not 100% sure. And there's the bucket for the loader, so I'll move that, and I'll start putting some bales in here. So Dad's just in town, and when he gets back he'll put the trailer on the tractor and we'll cart them in here. It shouldn't take too long. They're all nice and close. But I've also, in my last break with the deferred grazing, so I'll cut that this morning, or I'll cut it now actually, and then I'll take the mower off. And then I won't need to mow anything for the rest of the season, hopefully. So we'll go and do that, and then put the bale grabs on. I just thought while I've got the bucket on, I might as well feed the keening up for tomorrow. So this is how much maize I've got left. Still a little bit here. I'm hoping that there might be sort of 10 days in here. I'll chew through it pretty quick now because the back sort of tapers off quite fast, and these corners will be a bit yuck. So yeah, I want this completely empty before the next lot of maize comes in. I had a cable break on me the other day too. There's two cables in here that go from the loader hydraulics to the handle up here that controls them, and it snapped up in here. There's a little pin, so they came and put two new ones on. And in the old cables there used to be a bit of slop in here. They used to go up and down, whereas it's rigid now, so it feels like a brand new loader. Well, this part does anyway. It's made heck of a difference. But these are our soft hands, so we call them soft hands. just a bale squeeze, I guess. But when we started doing grass silage bales probably 2 years ago, I worked out that it would be cheaper for us to buy these, and it would pay themselves off over, I think it was about 3 to 4 years, maybe 4 years, instead of getting the contractor to move them for us. It is actually more expensive than you think to get them to do it. So yeah, we went out and splashed out and bought a new set. So there's sort of the everyday farmer sort of use. There is a bigger set that do squares as well, whereas these are mainly just for rounds. They do lift squares, but yeah, they're good. We like them. We don't splash out that often and get new things, so it was quite nice to get something nice and new and shiny. But we'll go and put a few bales away and see how much of that shed they take up. Just 3 more bales up in the little paddock to put in here, and then they're all put away. I'll probably do that tomorrow. We run out of time now. So they took up a little bit more than half, I guess, but that's alright. So I'm not going to get that feed out wagon back in here. The loader can go in here with the bucket, and the cows can just go on these 2 paddocks tomorrow and clean up whatever they want. There's quite a bit of green grass like around the outside, so they can go in there for the day. And while I'm down here, I thought I'll just get some of these bales off for Dad and just put them out here. He's feeding 2 out now, so his cows are getting 2 of these a day. I think there's probably 20 left plus, I think, and then they're done, and we'll be moving on to those ones there. So that's from 2 years ago. I think there's 80 odd bales there, and we might try and leave these till sort of like August, September, where we can get a little shorter grass. So we'll try and keep them in reserve. But that all depends on the weather and how much rain we get over the next couple of months, and grass growth. So there's a lot of factors there. But these are squished big time. But they're fine. The bales are real nice. They're their annual grass, so they're quite sweet. Cows love them. I know they don't look terribly good, but there's nothing wrong with them. I'm not going to stack them too high again. I'm only going to go one high with annual because it's fairly wet, and that happened that night. I stacked them during the day and then they fell over that night, so yeah, it happens pretty quick, but that's all good. Man, I struggled big time to lift them. My tractor could hardly do it. The back wheels are coming off the ground, so I've got a couple there for him. Yeah, he can just do it with his forks, I think. I'm just shooting home for a bit of lunch, but before I do that, I'm going to let these cows back onto the feed pad. Since they're right next door, the troughs, this trough's not keeping up. I don't know why, there's not much water coming out of it. I just think that the lines are real gunked up, so they need to put some air down it and clean them out. But this way they can go back onto the shade, and there's a trough there that I know works real well, so they can get back and get some more water. They're all coming out for a drink now. They're probably a little bit thirsty. I don't mind if they stand under here for the afternoon. It's way cooler. There's a little bit of a breeze. They can get water here in this trough. I've turned that on, and there's a trough up there, plus where they are, so there's a heap of water for them.
It's quite good weight in this corn.
Yeah. They're not as bad as I thought they were going to be. Yeah. They're a little bit small, but...
See, you can obviously, like, it's probably just gone through a little bit of stress there. It's just, must be in a little cold patch or something through there.
Dry patch,
probably around about, I know, late December to early January, so... $18 rounds.
Yeah, is it?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 14, 16 round.
16. 16.
But it's got a good weight on it though.
Yeah, they're not too bad.
Yeah, it's just, it'll see the juice in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's probably, I'd say, a week away.
A week away?
Yeah. I would say.
Damn. I was hoping 10 days, but I can do a week. Yeah, I'll probably just use that stuff that Darcy gets.
The dolomite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good stuff, so. But then I will get some permanent for in there, so I need 5 hectares worth.
5 hectares.
But I'll probably go Legion again, I think.
Okay. Yep.
Okay, turns out they didn't want to go into the shade on the feed pad. They were just happy munching away out here. So, I'm going to move them now. Gates are all set for them to go in the paddock over there. They're in their last break, which will be quite a nice one today because it's in the shade of those walnut trees, so keep them a bit cool in the afternoon. Probably a little bit hot now. The wind's picked up too, which is good. Nice little breeze. Go on, Ed. Come on, get up. Come on, follow your mates. There we go. Like in my last video I said that they always like to come this way. Same thing with this paddock, they always like to come back towards the feed pad. Although they've been going that way for the last 10 days. They should be good now. They're happy as, like I said, they'll be in there tomorrow, so the following day they'll be on grass morning and night, so it'll be quite interesting to see how they go production wise, whether they pick up a little bit or not. Yeah, I'm quite interested to see what will happen there, so but that'll pretty much do it for today, guys. See you next time.